All right, everybody. Here we are. We're going to be looking at the final play of the semester, Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus, which seems like a very apt play for our contemporary moment. It's a bloodbath and quite different from the previous three plays we've read this semester. And writ large is the theme of revenge, vengeance, vengefulness. We'll see throughout the play. What I did, I uploaded the movie. If we were in person, we'd be watching movies, clips from the plays. There's a great film, Julie Taymor directed here with Anthony Hopkins as Titus, Jessica Lange as Tamora. We'll watch the trailer in a moment. This video is just a quick little introduction to the play. So if we go to our Folger edition, the synopsis: Titus Andronicus overflows with death and violence. 21 sons of the Roman general Titus Andronicus have died in battle, leaving 4 alive. After defeating the Goths, Titus permits the sacrifice of the oldest son of their queen, Tamora. Titus helps Saturninus become emperor. Saturninus plans to marry Titus's daughter Lavinia. Instead, she marries Bassianus. So, Lavinia was betrothed to Bassianus. Aided by Titus's sons, one of whom Titus kills, Saturninus then marries Tamora. The stage is set for multiple revenge plots. It's a revenge play. Tamora's lover, Aaron the Moor, instructs. So Aaron's a Moorish character, a character of Moorish African black in the play, and that plays a role. Instructs her sons to kill Bassianus, then falsely implicates 2 of Titus's sons. Tamora's sons also rape Lavinia, cutting off her tongue and hands. To save his sons from execution, Titus cuts off his own hand, but Aaron sends him their heads. Lucius, Titus' last son, leads an army of Goths against Rome. Titus kills Tamora's sons and serves them to her in a pie. In the ensuing events, Lavinia, Tamora, Titus, and Saturninus all die. Lucius becomes emperor and sentences Aaron to death. So there's the bloody synopsis of Titus Andronicus. Some major themes in the play: one, writ large, revenge. Titus Andronicus is Shakespeare's earliest tragedy. It was written several years, and you'll see that here, right? This is like an earlier Shakespeare, and you'll see he's not at the height of his powers as in Hamlet, Macbeth, Antony and Cleopatra, etc. It was written several years before his second tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, and about 8 to 10 years before his famous tragedies, Othello, Hamlet, and King Lear. Since the play was written very early in his career, Titus more closely resembles popular revenge plays of the time than the great tragedies that Shakespeare wrote later in life. It was the most famous play when Shakespeare was alive, and it was the one performed. The crowd, the people loved the blood, the revenge. Later, it was kind of dismissed. It's seen as not a really great play. I think it serves a lot of important themes for the class, though. Revenge is an ongoing theme in the play from the first scene until the last. The main events of the play are set into motion by Lucius' suggestions to sacrifice Tamora's oldest son in order to avenge Titus' sons who died in battle against the Goths. Tamora, in turn, takes revenge for her son, which then causes Titus to take further vengeance against her. So it's vengeance, vengeance upon vengeance. At the end of the play, as both the Andronicus family and Tamora's family are destroyed, Shakespeare reveals revenge to be tempting and alluring, but ultimately futile and harmful to everyone involved. Another theme is violence and justice. Titus Andronicus pushes violence to the limits of what can be portrayed on stage and what audience can endure in the course of the play. Not only are there numerous murders, but children are killed in front of their parents, killed by their parents, and a newborn sentenced to death by its mother. Lavinia is raped and mutilated. Titus has his hand chopped off, and Tamora's sons are served to her in a pie. Yet throughout this bloody play, all these acts are committed in the name of justice. Even as Titus kills his daughter Lavinia, he considers it justified as an act of mercy. At the end of the play, Lucius asks, "Have we done aught amiss?" It is clear that each act of violence was done out of a sense of justice, even though there is no justice by the end. Right? So you can think of that, this justice, revenge, all leading to nothing but death and destruction. And we'll see this right at the beginning where Tamora pleads for her son's lives, and Titus rejects her pleas and kills him as atonement for his sons being killed. Children are also treated as bargaining chips and mere extensions of their parents. When Titus feels wronged, Titus, you got to think of Titus in this play. He's the main character. He's a Roman warrior. He's a warrior through and through, and he knows blood, right? And we'll see that throughout the play, as vengeance is really the main theme. So we'll jump into it in a moment. Here is the trailer for the flick. So if you get a moment to watch this, it's a great. And if you know Julie Taymor's work, it's not a strict adaptation, so she plays around with conventions. It's a great movie, though. So here is the trailer for Titus.
Prisoner of the Goths, if we may sacrifice his flesh.
Victorious Titus, spare my firstborn son.
Religiously, they ask a sacrifice.
We'll find a day to massacre them all. Away with her.
The forest walks wide and spacious for rape and villainy.
This was thy daughter.
He that wounded her hath hurt me more than had he killed me dead.
The fall of an empire is nothing compared to the descent of a man.
I am revenge, sent from the infernal kingdom.
A sweet revenge! Now do I come to thee!
Go to the Goths and raise an army there. And in the Emperor's court there is a queen. Would murder.
Stop her!
For those who think revenge is sweet,
I shall grind your bones to dust.
taste this. From Tony Award-winning director Julie Taymor comes a feast of power, lust, madness, and the ultimate sacrifice of love. Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins, Academy Award winner Jessica Lange, Tony Award winner Alan Cumming, Laura Frazier, Harry Lennox, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Titus.
Welcome, my gracious lord.
Welcome all.
So there's the trailer for Titus, and there's the full movie. And we will be jumping into the play briefly.